What's going on, everybody? It's your boy aka Big Zeke. How y'all feeling today? It is that good part of the summer, right after the 4th, right before we get into August, which happens to be my birthday month. It's getting to that feel good time, y'all. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all being blessed. I hope y'all been prosperous, and I hope y'all just been walking in whatever the calling is that God has on your life. Today's date, as we speak, as I sit here, is July the 7th. So, want to let y'all know that I'm keeping track of what dates that I go on here live and stuff, so y'all won't be thinking, oh, he'll never know what dates he on. Yeah, I know. Just messing with you guys. Anyway, gonna dive right into my thought of the week this week, my weekly inspirational thought. And that weekly inspirational thought is don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to be who God made you. A lot of times we'll have gifts inside of us. We'll have ideas inside of us. We'll have things inside of us that we'll hold back on. And then, I don't know about you guys personally, but I've heard people say this. I've said it myself a number of times. The first thing we say out our mouths is, oh, they ain't ready. Oh, y'all ain't ready for what I got. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for that. They ain't ready. But the truth is, I wasn't ready. Truth is, people who have said that in the past weren't ready. You know, I'm going to speak for me directly. I would say that, especially about my music. I would say, yeah, they ain't ready for my style of music. Ain't nobody ready for my style. Truth was, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the critique that was going to come, whether it be good or bad. The critiques that would come with my music or with my ideas or with what God had placed on the inside of me. So a lot of things I kept for years pent up and bottled up, and I didn't release, and I didn't do what God had for me to do for so long. So now it feels like, in a sense, it feels like, man, am I playing catch up? Because I didn't release then what I should have released. And we do that to ourselves sometimes. We'll get it in our minds. We'll say, oh, yeah, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. We'll hype ourselves up. But deep down, it's us. It's not the people. It's us. So what am I saying? Don't be afraid to get out here and do whatever it is God has for you to do, because you got to keep a couple of things in mind. Number one, everybody's not going to like what you do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're not evil people for that. It's not that you're not good enough for that. Nothing like that. That's fine. God made us all different and unique individuals. If we all thought the same, if we all acted the same, this world probably would be a pretty boring place. You know? And so, with that being said, don't worry about that. You know, everybody's not going to like what you do. That's fine. And even if they like what you do, that's fine too. You have to do what it is that God has called you to do in this life. Walk in it in confidence and be happy about what you're doing. Love what you're doing. You know, the two biggest keys to know that you're doing the right things in life: number one is if God is pleased with it, and number two, if you're happy with what you're doing. And the second one doesn't even matter as much as the first. You know, sometimes we can be doing something for God, but we won't necessarily be like, why, God, why you got me doing this? I don't want to do this. Sometimes it ain't about what we want to do. It's about God's will and what He has for our lives. So, with that being said, don't be afraid to be you. You know, people gonna talk whether you good. People gonna talk whether you bad. I've said this in past videos. I've said this when I went live in the past. It's not what you called. It's what you answer to. You know, people can tell me all day, "Oh, Isaac, you're not musically talented. You're a jerk. You don't know what you're talking about." Okay, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. You know, but as long as God has me on this path, doing this YouTube channel, working on my music, and I'm gonna put some more up on the channel, by the way, real soon, guys. So I haven't forgotten about that aspect either. But as long as God is putting these things in my heart to do, I'm gonna do them. You know, and it doesn't matter if people like it. It doesn't matter if people hate it. You know, if you like it, hey, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I love you for it. But that's not what I'm. That's not why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing so that I can execute the will of God in my life, the calling on my life that He's put in my life. You know, so that being said, you know, it doesn't matter if people are ready for what God's placed on the inside of you. What matters is if you're ready for what God has placed on the inside of you. Because if you're not ready, and that's another key to this, it's not going to necessarily come out right. You got to be ready, and God to make sure. And see, the thing I love about God, and I can talk about this subject all day. The thing I love about God, God will never put something in you that He won't prepare you to use. Every gift that He's given in giving you in your life, every gift that He's placed in on the inside of you, whether it be public speaking, whether it be music, whether it be carpentry, whether it be cooking, whether it's driving buses, whatever it is, whatever gift He gave you, whatever He put in your life to do, He will always make sure that you're prepared before you go out. God is not going to send you unprepared to do something, you know. And so don't worry about the preparation. God's gonna always make sure that you're you know, properly ready for it. I heard a saying growing up, you know, God qualifies who He calls. That is so true. So if you feel like God called you to do something, but you've been holding back because you feel like they ain't ready, or you're not ready, and you're willing to admit that to yourself, take it to God. Say, God, you know what? You put this gift in me to use it, and unleash. Let that gift out. Whatever it is, let it out. And I guarantee you God's going to make sure that it all works out for His good in the end and for your good. All right? Love you guys as normal. If you like this video, share this video. I love y'all. If you haven't subscribed and you're seeing this for the first time but you would like to subscribe, feel free to. That's your own choice. I love you guys. God bless y'all. I got something special for y'all coming up this coming Friday, okay? So I will keep y'all posted on that. So I have something very, very special for you guys this coming Friday. I love y'all, and as always, be inspired.